Here is a standard top-tier gourmet bacon cheeseburger. It looks beautiful, it looks delicious. It is also completely worthless. Because why waste 40 minutes chewing dead cow when you can just do this? Welcome to the green rebrand of humanity. No food, no groceries, just pure, unadulterated cosmic solar power. Let's be real. Eating was a massive logistical scam anyway. Your stomach was basically a high-maintenance middle manager. So evolution stepped in, fired the entire digestive tract to cut overhead costs, and installed these little green bastards instead. The mitochondria did not take the news well. Internal office relations immediately turned toxic. I've handled cellular energy for 2 billion years. Cool story, bro. Watch this photon trick. And just like that, the entire global food industry went bankrupt in an afternoon. McDonald's? Out of business. Instead of morning traffic at the drive-thru, your neighborhood now looks exactly like this. Look at Kevin. He's not commuting. He's just aggressively sunbathing on his porch, soaking up that sweet, sweet glucose. But then, the ultimate environmental crisis strikes. A minor cloud rolls in. Sudden, absolute human panic. People start wilting like sad, unwatered office ferns. The UK economy completely crashes because, let's face it, they haven't seen a photon since 1994. Meanwhile, the corporate world adapted fast. Welcome to the new office layout hierarchy. Senior executives get the window cubicles where the prime light real estate is. They look incredibly healthy, vibrant, and smug. If you're an entry-level intern, enjoy the basement, you pale, crispy little leaf. The restaurant industry didn't die though, it just rebranded into a tech hardware store. Look at this fancy menu. A waiter approaches Kevin's table and serves him a single, high-end, vintage 450 nanometer blue laser pointer on a fancy plate. Excuse me? I ordered the organic solar rays. This tastes like a cheap fluorescent bulb from a Target bathroom. But the real chaos wasn't corporate, it was geopolitical. The global balance of power did a complete flip. The Sahara Desert became the new Silicon Valley. If you owned a massive patch of useless sand, congratulations, you are now an emperor. Countries like Canada were suddenly panicking, trying to casually slide into Mexico's DMs for some tactical light sharing. Hey mate, you using all that desert sun? Want to trade it for some premium maple syrup? Bro, uncool, blocked. Then came the rise of the supplement industry. Forget energy drinks. The kids are now chugging industrial liquid fertilizer at the club, which led to some pretty horrific biological side effects. You think a hangover is bad? Try waking up with roots growing out of your shoes. Oh, great. I can't go to work today because I'm literally rooted to the structural foundation of my apartment building. The dating market evolved into an absolute nightmare too. Tinder profiles didn't care about your height. It was all about that chlorophyll count. If you were slightly pale brown, you were swipe left material. Literal compost. But the peak absurdity arrived when the first multi-billionaire corporate syndicate finally figured out how to monopolize the sky itself. The creation of the actual sky begins. Say hello to Sun Premium Plus. Mega corporations deploy thousands of giant black solar-absorbing drones over major cities to paywall the sun. Are you kidding me? I'm getting an unskippable ad break on my breakfast radiation? Watch this 30-second ad to unlock 5 minutes of premium UV rays. Entire broke neighborhoods are plunged into a forced corporate winter because their credit cards got declined. Naturally, this birthed the solar black market. Hackers wearing ski masks on dark rooftops with illegal rewired stadium lights. Yo, this is pure 5,000 Kelvin daylight, straight from an aquarium tank. Keep it low-key. Then came the rise of the potting soil cartel. Shady dealers selling contraband fertilizer out of Honda Civics. Sir, step away from the nitrogen-rich compost. Is that unpasteurized cow manure? But humans got desperate and started trying to crossbreed their DNA with radioactive deep-sea fungi. Now you have neon purple gothquids hanging out in dark subways, eating damp cardboard because they don't need the sun anymore. Meanwhile, the old digestive tract organ alliance is planning an armed military coup inside Kevin's body. The green skin cells are weak. If we make him throw up a single leaf, we can bring back the cheeseburger. What do I do? Shut up, appendix. Nobody knows what you do. Just stand there and look explosive. Kevin's body violently rejects a rogue solar photon. Absolute internal biological civil war. On a global scale, the Sky Wars went absolutely nuclear. Factions started straight up stealing each other's clouds. The French Air Force aggressively cloud seeding the border to make sure Germany stays permanently overcast and depressed. Ho ho ho, enjoy the shadow, mon ami. Your entire national economy is now a wilted houseplant. The United Kingdom launches a desperate medieval-style naval raid on Spain just to sit on their sunny beaches. Give us the photons. I haven't generated a single carbohydrate since Tuesday. Lo siento, mate. The sun is intellectual property of Madrid. Get off our sand. The ultimate space race wasn't about Mars. It was about building giant orbital space mirrors to deflect sunlight away from rivals. Behold, the global light grid. If your GDP is low, your country gets the cosmic dimmer switch whispered down to 0. New York City is now a 24-hour artificial tropical resort, while the rest of the hemisphere looks like a moody Batman movie. Back at the office, the window classism escalates into literal human crop farming. HR introduces the new performance-based fertilizer rotation schedule. If you don't hit your quarterly KPIs, we are switching your soil mix to low-grade mulch. Please, I just want a splash of premium tap water. Water is for closers, Greg. Casual. The mega billionaires realized the troposphere had too much dust, so they moved into permanent orbital luxury greenhouse pods. They're literally living as celestial houseplants, looking down on the dusty, low-shade-dwelling peasant class. But the people in the shadows fought back. Introducing the Anti-Chlorophyll Liberation Front. Their weapon of choice? High-pressure tactical weed killer. Welcome back to the food chain, corporate shill. My leaves, my precious lucrative foliage. The city centers erupt in pure, unadulterated botanical riots as grow lights are smashed. Kevin gets caught in the middle of a riot while trying to walk home with his roots dragging behind him. A rebel mistakes Kevin for a corporate loyalist because his skin is way too green. Bro, uncool. I work in data entry. I bought this green skin tint on Amazon for $5. The rebel stops, sniffs Kevin's Amazon tint, and lowers the weapon. But right when the class war peaks, the Earth itself decides it's tired of human drama and launches a surprise biological patch notes update. The human photosynthesis gene accidentally unlocks the next evolutionary tier, mandatory permanent rooting. Suddenly, nobody can run away from their problems because everyone is permanently anchored into the pavement. The entire global logistics network crashes instantly because the truck drivers have literally turned into maple trees. Well, I guess this delivery is going to be late. On the bright side, no more gas prices. The space billionaires look down through telescopes, realizing they have absolutely no workers left to exploit. Humanity saved the planet only by becoming a massive, glorified botanical garden.